So hi everyone, I'm Annabelle and this is Chris and we're Mellors Lutra. Mellors Lutra grew out of our frustration in lockdown that we were writing songs for bands we were in which could never meet together to play. So we wondered what would happen if we wrote songs and recorded them at home, just layering up the instruments we play, which is primarily woodwind. So it ended up quite different from the stuff we've previously done. Our music's quite inspired by nature, as you would guess from our name, and wildlife, and also kind of stories of place as well. So we've picked 3 songs to do for you this evening. The first one is based on a true story. I'm a volunteer marine mammal medic with British Divers Marine Life Rescue, and a couple of years ago I was privileged to be part of the successful rescue of a dolphin that had got stranded at Trellissick Creek, so just a couple of miles from here. And I wrote this song as a kind of lullaby for that dolphin.
Rest now, my little one, no need to fear. The tide has retreated, but rescue is near, so hold on in. Keep calm, my little one, we'll carry you on a bridge made of paddleboards to safety beyond, so hold on in. Be brave, my little one, exposed in the air, orphaned and stranded, you're safe
So the next song we want to play is inspired by the village of Hall Sands, which you can still see ruins of off the South Devon coast. Hall Sands was a fishing village that was washed into the sea in a great storm in 1917, after the beach had been dredged to help build the expansion of the Devonport dockyard. So all the houses in this village were wrecked in that great storm, except for one, which was lived in by a woman named Elizabeth Pretjohn. And whilst all her neighbours moved away from the village after the storm, she decided that she wanted to remain there with her memories. And she stayed and lived there for almost 50 years after that. So this song is inspired by her story. It doesn't have a name yet, but it's dedicated to the stubborn women of Devon.
Here I was born on the South Devon coast, and it's here I will live till I die. Alone I'm alive in a village of ghosts, with no friend but the sea and the sky. Oh, the sea won't triumph, I won't let it drive me from here. I refuse to be torn from the place I was born, so I'll stay with my memories near. In Hall Sands we fished, and we loved, and we lived, governed by season and tide. Then they dredged till the beach had no shingle to give, and they shoved all our protests aside. Oh, the sea won't triumph, I won't let it drive me from here. I refuse to be torn from the place I was born, so I'll stay with my memories near. One January morn there began a great gale that raged for 4 nights and 4 days. Our courage once steadfast did quaver then fail neath the shadow of mountainous waves. Oh, the sea won't triumph, I won't let it drive me from here. I refuse to be torn from the place I was born, so I'll stay with my memories near. I prayed to God that the wind it would stop, as my neighbours were all forced to flee. But the waves pounded on and the wind did not drop, and Hall Sands was swallowed by sea. Oh, the sea won't triumph, I won't let it drive me from here. I refuse to be torn from the place I was born, so I'll stay with my memories near. Seaview survived, though it stands on its own, and it's here I shall stay till I die. For 4 decades and more I have lived here alone, with no friend but the sea and the sky. Oh, the sea won't triumph, I won't let it drive me from here. I refuse to be torn from the place I was born, so I'll stay with my memories, stay with my memories, stay with my memories near.
So I just get myself organised a sec. Right, I get to speak this time. Hi. In my day job, I've worked over 25 years in the NHS, and I've had the great privilege of working with people from, I think, every continent, bar maybe Antarctica, and I've learnt a huge amount from them. And I noticed about maybe 10, 12 years ago, I started to find myself having conversations with them where they were telling me that they'd always felt really welcomed and appreciated here. But just recently, they'd been starting to feel less welcomed and even that their presence was resented in this country. And I think those conversations, hearing that some of them were starting to think about maybe leaving, and some of the things that came out of the Windrush scandal really upset me. And so eventually I wrote a song about it because that's how we process these things. And I've tried to frame the song as a story of love turned toxic, and hopefully it works on that level as well. But what it's really about is the fact that if we lose these amazing people who have done so much for us, shame on us, really. So this is a song called Shaking the Dust, and this was on our second album.
Years gave my whole. You took all that love as your due. Told me my value resided in you, and as you felt strong, you shrugged off your shame. Instead of your thanks, gave me blame. So I'm shaking the dust from my feet. Your hunger and warmth for your coat. Now you say I'm just digging for gold. You think you'll be stronger alone, so you changed all your locks, shut me out of a home. I'm keeping what's mine, reclaiming my own. You shout in your empty home. Now I'm shaking the dust from my feet, shaking the dust from my feet. Home is not where the broken heart is, so I'm shaking the dust from my feet.
Thank you.